What is going on, guys? Welcome to a nation of Explore Gaming videos. Today for you we have got the skill games from the demo basically, and yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into them. I believe I have got into every single skill game that there is. I think I did miss advanced shooting. I don't know. I went into like the games and then did the bronze one, so I wanted to talk about a few of the skill games. I was hoping that these would be available in the game, because they were available last year in the demo, but only at bronze level. So I believe I have got all of them going for you today. Hopefully there is a few new ones. So here we go with free kick. I'm just going to look over here as well. Pretty decent, to be fair. This is before a match on Ultimate Team. This is the only footage I got of the free kick. But yeah, it's Vander Wheel in there. And the free kicks, the skill games this year look absolutely brilliant. They look so much more thought through. I think they were just kind of like an idea last year, and now they've gone to town on them really well. They are brilliant. Some of them are just so imaginative and really good to play. I must admit, I could see myself at least doing this as the first thing I nearly do, just to get them all to gold, because I do love doing the skill games and seeing what's new. And there is a goalkeeper one as well, which is pretty exciting to see. So here's the free kick one again. Just because I never finished it, I tried to do it again, but I just realised that Vander Wheel is not very good. And all the people that did manage to get the free kicks after him were all right back, left back, all that. So here is the goalkeeper one. In fact, this is going against Messi before a match of Dortmund versus Barcelona. So I believe I'm Weidenfeller or Valdez. I think I'm Weidenfeller looking at that. And basically what you've got to do in this one is save pretty much. The blue dot comes up to help you, and basically you've just got to kind of pick your spot and go for it. It is one of them ones where the blue spot will help you quite a lot, so you just need to make sure you're onto it. But then the last couple you do manage to have to do it yourself, and I think it's free. The last three you have the dot goes, so you kind of have to just guess basically. So really it is a hard one to do, but if you get all the blue ones in a row, you get a max score of 20, and then obviously if you get 3 conceded like I did, you only lose about 6,000, so you're easily over the target limit, and you're on to the silver. So that wasn't a very hard one, but I'm really excited to see what goes on in the gold one, and even the last skill game, what it does at, like, I think is it platinum or legend level. I'd love to see what that is. Moving on to the next skill game after this, we have got for you the penalties. This is a very basic one, as was last year. Again, it is just what it says it is. It is just scoring penalties. It's not a hard one, to be fair, but I could imagine what the last one's like, again, with maybe a goalkeeper and the boxes behind them, or if they've gone for a different kind of like approach to these and got rid of the boxes. I know crossing's completely different, which is really nice to see. It is quite a fun one, to be fair, as well, when you get to that. I think that'll be one of the next ones soon. That's a very good one as well. Also, they have added advanced passing. I believe that wasn't in the game last year, so please correct me if I'm wrong there, but I believe that wasn't in the game. I know there was advanced shooting, dribbling, passing, penalties, lob. Is it lob pass? I believe it is. There was the chipping one, which I can't remember, and free kicks. There were a few good ones, and then in this one there's been quite a few more of the kind of games have been added onto. So here's the penalties one finished. There is another bronze level there. Also, when the game does come out, I will go ahead and go through a walkthrough through all of them. So that'll be with the first 8 days probably. There we go. This is the shooting. And yeah, you've got the basic left and right, and then tops. You did have this on the last game, but it was without any people in the net. And obviously, as you can see, we've got what's it called, a wall person just going around. And I really do like this. Look at this, how that gets through that head, I don't know. I do like the kind of like moving backwards and forwards, but it adds a little bit more flair. And advanced passing is definitely one of the ones that I find which is really good to see, and I really can't wait to see it. I think this is chipping, is it? I can't remember what this is, what its title is actually called, but it was in the game before. I believe it was similar to this kind of track. I don't think they've added much to this apart from this one here, and I did manage to get this in my second attempt, I believe. Here we go, nice little chip there. Oh no, third attempt was it? Let's have a look again. It's the third attempt. Yeah, there we go. That looks perfect. And boom. That is beautiful. So that looks pretty cool, to be fair. I'd like to see the rest of that as well. A lot of these I do want to see what the next ones are, because they do look quite interesting to see. So I'm very anticipating what this is like. This is Lob Pass. Here we go. This one, pretty much the same. I couldn't really do much with this, so I've kind of had like a little attempt, as Dani Alves is not the best, and I used Borussia Dortmund in this as well, but Piszczek is not really the best either. There was no attacking players that seemed to get the kind of like these events. It seemed to be all defensive players, so chips, shooting, all them kind of stuff. They didn't really go down very well, because obviously these are not meant to be players that can put a pass through like a midfielder. So yeah, we're just doing whatever we can, and I do end up getting a few in, and I do love the little swerve that goes on with the ball now. I know that was going on in FIFA 13 in the lob pass. I didn't really see it much in the game, but the like the swerve of the ball is really good in the game, I must say. I do like that. You can see the kind of curve of the ball, and even when you're shooting, I played an Ultimate Team match and I had Ibrahim Cavani up front, and Cavani's goal, he literally hit it with his outside of his foot and it bent around the keeper. It was a beautiful goal, and we'll be seeing a very vast amount of decent goals that come into FIFA 14, especially when Ultimate Team and online kicks off on early access or the full game release date. So that's going to be really good. I'm still trying to decide when the actual early release date is out for me. I know 23rd seems to be the kind of case. 20th is in America, I believe, but last year America, we got it the same time as America, so I don't know what's going to go down what date we get it. This is crossing. This is actually really good as well, getting back onto topic. You've literally just got to hit the boxes down, and I really did enjoy this one. You do have both sides, which is really good, because on the last crossing you just had pretty much one side that you went down, so it's really good to see that obviously the player's got to be able to use both feet, so it's going to be tactical to see who can use both feet as well. But the box is a really cool idea, and I'd love to see what's in the legend one, or even gold, to be fair. I think they might go back to their roots and get like a crossing one where you've got to head it, but I think they've gone very imaginative with this, so I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like. So yeah, we're just finishing off the boxes. There we go, look. So we did manage to finish that one and get the bronze medal, which is even better on first attempt. Moving on to the next one, which I believe will be passing. No, dribbling. So this is dribbling, and they do have advanced dribbling now as well. In fact, I believe this is a very good one as well. Very retro for dribblers. As you see there, beautiful, and lovely little finish there to get the full amounts of points. You cannot really complain. That's a decent one. That's going to be a nice one to play with and see what goes on. This is advanced dribbling, I believe this is called. I'm not 100% on the names, but we did have to use Kyle Walker for this, which is a bit tricky because Kyle Walker is not the best dribbler, as you can see here. He's got pace, but it did take me a little bit to get used to going backwards and forwards with him. I kept running too far, that's why I kind of went like that, and I couldn't really do a trick there. And here we go, this is where it all goes wrong in these boxes. This is just terrible. Watch this. There's one. There's two, and there we go. And then a little bit of a finesse going around the keeper there. Absolutely brilliant. You can't really complain with that. Moving on to the next one, I believe is going to be, and yeah, it was advanced dribbling. This is passing. This is awesome. You've got the generator there that hands out the balls to you, and then you've literally just got to put it in the net. You do have the arrow, which I'm guessing when you get to the next level, you don't have the arrow where you're passing, which is slightly harder, but I must say this is going to be a really nice one to play all the way through, especially the advanced passing as well, which is another good one. You see here, you've literally just got to pass it around, and again, they've thought of everything with this game. I must admit, I'm very excited for this game, more so than FIFA 13, as I didn't really fancy any of the skill games in FIFA 13. I played them all, but I just kind of didn't get my head around them. I needed them a little bit better for me, and they've definitely answered everyone's prayers with the whole of the skill games. The next thing I would like to see is definitely online skill games, and this is advanced passing. This is just brilliant. Look at this. You've got to get it through all the dummies and into the goals without hitting the dummies, obviously. Like there, I completely failed at that. but it's one of them ones where it can be altered so easily and made absolutely brilliant. Again, it's just so imaginative from EA, and they can, with the skill games, they definitely can do a lot with it. They can add loads more, which is really good. Obviously you could have like defensive ones as well. I don't think I've seen any defensive ones before. Obviously you can do that, but it is limited to what you can do with like without making it more of a gimmick. You don't want to make like hundreds of skill games just because there's no point. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It did take a little bit to get all of them done, but hopefully you did enjoy it as well. So if you did, subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye bye.